the Duke.
Coming to you live from the East London International Convention Center, it's time for the main event. Tonight, 2 undefeated fighters, 1 title, the IBF Mini Flyweight Championship of the world. And now, let's welcome our boxers into the ring. Introducing first, the challenger, fighting out of South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Nkosinathi Joyi.
Nkosinathi Joyi uzaringeni ukabi. Bona ukusibisela kwakhe hamba neqela lakhe kanye negqiza. Ezothi namhlanje takwameva zinkosi zami. Singcebo bawo, ngcebo bamkhulu. Namhlanje ndicela kuni ngaphezu kwalamandla ami okokuba nami ndibe negalelo endilenzayo ukuza nendebe apha ekhaya kanye nentshinga apha ekhaya.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome into the ring the current IBF Mini Flyweight Champion of the world from Mexico, Raúl Rayito García.
There you go, then. You're looking at the reigning and defending champion in the division strawweight across the world. And it's going to be a very, very tough fight indeed. This one, the battle of 2 of the very best left-handed southpaws in the world today. Now, obviously this guy didn't come here to hand his title over. Raúl García has never lost before, has been involved in 14 championship bouts. This is definitely going to be an incredibly exciting fight. This new center in East London, packed to capacity. All of the fight fans here have come to witness what's about to happen. Back to you, Duke.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise for the national anthem of Mexico. I beg your pardon, ladies and gentlemen. Please rise for the national anthem of South Africa. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Would you please remain standing for the national anthem of Mexico? Tonight's bout is sanctioned by the IBF in Boxing South Africa. The fight supervisor from the USA is Lou Preiliker. The ringside physicians are Dr. Tsama and Dr. Sislobo. The official timekeeper is Ngoku Tetane. The judges for this bout are from Mexico, Alfredo Palenko. From South Africa, Wally Snowball. And from South Africa, Isaac Chabalala. And the referee in charge of the action from the USA, Mr. Earl Morton. And now, to those here in attendance and to the millions of viewers watching around the nation, boxing fans, make some noise! Introducing first, the challenger. Fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 47.40 kilograms and is wearing the navy blue trunks. He is currently undefeated in 20 professional fights, with 15 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He's ranked #1 as the #1 mandatory challenger by the IBF, fighting out of Nkosinathi in South Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting Nkosinathi Joyi. Introducing his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 47.00 kilograms and is wearing the green, white, and red trunks. He is also undefeated in 28 professional fights with 27 wins and 1 draw, with 10 of those wins coming by way of knockout. He is the current IBF mini flyweight champion of the world from Mexico, Raúl Rayito García.
And keep your punches up. Touch, get up.
Can you feel it? This is it. The second IBF title fight to take place in South Africa in 2 years takes place here at the East London International Convention Center tonight.
As they say in boxing, none of these boxers have tasted defeat in the ring. So someone's always got to go.
Oh, yes. Somebody will have to... There will be a blemish on somebody's record tonight. Bafuthi boy, kuzawudlala.
Amasabeko langeni.
Wakawathi omnye umfundisi.
Uthe omnye umpokoko usengakini.
Kuba amazi abelangeni basabambe kumjikelo wokuqala umlo uRaúl García fana wase-Mexico. Ndawo phaa eMexico kuthiwa iBaja, California.
Raúl García already promising with the overarm straight left. Watch out for a straight left from García. He likes to throw it. Now, the key thing then for Joyi would be really to feign a lot of those jabs, particularly the right jab. You know, promise the right jab, make sure García commits, and probably counter with the right hook. But we do know that Joyi has a devastating right hook. These two boxers obviously well prepared for tonight.
Well, he has both of these boxers, as you already pointed out, a southpaw, the fight leading with the left. Bononkala. Kathomnyukala, badana bamtsheni hamba kuso nje. Athi badana asibona bakuwe mama. García sasilisa ring, low blow paya.
All right, 1 minute gone, and it looks like the South African Joyi still sizing up the world champion Raúl García.
This is the second fight that involves García. That referee here tonight is in charge of. He refereed Garcia's last title defense. And tonight is an action here. And from the United States of America. Well, Dixie, I'd like to tell you, South Africa has had a champion in this division in South Africa, a man by the name of Zolani Patela.
Yes.
He won the title fight, the title against Mickey Cantrell in America. Good punches from Mapere, going down.
I think the concern at the end of round one with that, we're not seeing Joyi throwing enough jabs in this round. He's happy to throw hooks on the inside, and as he shortens the distance and fights inside the pocket.
Exactly. Good punch again. Right fight by Mapere.
Remember that Joyi has a devastating knockout ratio. 75%. So, close on 8 out of 10 guys he meets, they kiss the dust. So, watch out. I would say don't blink.
And early in this round, we've seen some fireworks. Early in the first round, we've seen some fireworks around here.
Oh yes, definitely. That is incredible. García knows he's in a fight.
Well, let's see what happened in that round, the first round.
All right, there you go then. A devastating combination there. Look at Joyi promising a right jab first and then arriving with a straight left right on the button, and Raúl García knows he's in a fight of his life tonight. All right, as we take it back now, the crowd in East London has gone completely berserk.
No doubt, they actually feel this new venue here in East London to the rafters to come and see Nkosinathi Joyi trying to wrestle the IBF mini flyweight title from Raúl Rayito García.
Yes, I mean, I was just going to say that you look at these two left-handers, so smart, so accomplished, so well balanced. They know exactly what they're doing, pacing themselves in this fight. Now, one thing for sure, the South African has a recent height advantage. He might want to fight on the outside, but he's very comfortable on the inside as well. García, as soon as the fight happens inside the pocket, that's at close range, he's going to be very happy with that.
Well, I looked at Garcia's record, Dixie, and I saw he's fought Sammy Gutierrez twice. Once for the Mexican title and once for the world title, defending his title. He has not been established. Look at that!
It's hard.
Punches to the head.
Joyi is throwing some crisp and short punches on the inside. Joyi knows.
Fight here tonight. Umlo and Nkosinathi Joyi ukhela ekhaya. Uyawubona kunjanje. Umanu phakama bestureni. AwuJoyi ephosa izithoka.
Joyi manakofa no jab. García very wary of Joyi's right hook. García definitely finding the target at close range with some of those punches. Joyi to probably change tempo a little bit in the next round and see what happens when he tries to box, because currently he's digging in with some punches and really missing with a fair percentage of those punches.
the IBF mini flyweight title between the challenger Nkosinathi Joyi and Raúl García.
All right, the challenger Joyi definitely changing the pace in round number 2, and also not fighting on the outside as you might have expected, but definitely quite happy to dig in deep on the inside. Now let's see in round 3 if the challenger changes the strategy. I'm not expecting García to do anything different, but I mean, anything can happen. This is a world title fight.
Well, we'd like to apologize if we speak over each other. We can't hear each other at this ringside. Look at that. Look at those punches.
Yeah, I mean,
Wrist punches to Joyi. Can you feel it?
yeah, but Joyi is being picked up by a right hook, and that's a punch that he definitely has to watch out for. He is being picked up by a right hook. One of the ways to avoid that is, you can see that when he throws his straight left, he's leaning towards and inviting a right hook. Got to keep the left hand up.
Raúl García fighting on the back foot. Joyi piling on the pressure.
Yeah, García definitely inviting Joyi and actually succeeding at making him commit mistakes. So, I mean, he is not a world champion. He's not just an inexperienced world champion, Raúl García. You can see that here.
Shot from García on the jaw. Goes in, digs deep. Goes to the body. That's what he does now, García. Just worried. Dixie, I see. Joyi could be punching himself here. García using the old boxing trick. Goes to the body, and when those guts come down, you go up to the head. And so far, it's been a great fight from both boxers. His last opponent, Joyi here in East London, was Florinda Condos. It's also fought this man to come to the end of round number 3. Welcome back to ringside, and as we said to you, all round leads the International Convention Center in East London. You saw
round number 4.
and besides, Nkosinathi Joyi at ringside.
All right, as you could see in the slow-mo there, that, I mean, García really loves to loop his punches. Now, Joyi should be quite aware of that, and maybe changing the distance a little bit and seeing what will happen when García misses with those short punches. He's looking to really employ some overarms and hooks. That's all García has done in the first few rounds, and he's been quite successful actually, because Joyi hasn't really opened up and fought from the outside.
García caught him on the jaw there, goes to the body, goes he has a swelling. Joyi has a swelling on the right above the right eye. Big punches being thrown here from both sides. Good punches from Joyi, good punches from García.
You can see why Joyi is such a devastating puncher. I mean, he's really digging deep. García feeling those punches, but his instinct is to stay on the inside instead of maybe just trying to switch up a little bit.
Well, both this man has fought semi-Quitaris Joyi dropped Quitoris and knocked him out in the 7th round. And García went the distance twice with Quitoris.
Good right hook from García there. Another one. That's what they've got to do, because what just happened there is really hit a soft jab, make sure García commits with an overarm left, and then counter with a hook. And now that's thinking boxing, and it looks like it's happening in round number 4.
Joyi. García already early in this fight, throwing caution to the wind. God, nice toe, García Joyi. Good combinations from both sides. You've seen some very good boxing.
Yeah, you're starting to see Joyi now jabbing from the outside as he steps in. Getting into the attacking zone, though, without defending himself.
Joyi scoring beautiful with those punches. And at the same time, he gets bodies for the inside. To the end of round 4. Welcome back to ringside here at the East London International Convention Centre, a state-of-the-art venue that can only be good for East London. Let's have a look at some of the action in that round.
Oh, yeah, sadly, you could see at the beginning of the fight that Joyi was, although he was still keen to fight at close quarters, but he was opening up a little bit. Just throwing some of those punches to give himself just enough distance so that García can miss with those overarm, particularly the overarm left. Watch out. Bathanda ubona umshakazi noba kwenza kantoni mhlawumbe xa uJoyi enokhe mhlawumbe yeke ungena ngaphakathi ngehlo wangena ngalo akhabethe ijepha aqonde obekude uyakwazi uJoyi ukubhoxa bayithanda into nayo okwangoku mhlawumbe labafana basavavanyana.
García is caught above his right eye, and Joyi is not taking advantage of that. Good shots from Joyi on the jaw. Hook on the eye.
Wow, charge it. Wow.
Great excitement here. I've always said, even though this division is a division lower than the flyweight division, if anybody can say Happy Parker is a good boxer, this is where he's going to test himself. Big punch from García on the inside.
Joyi definitely having an upper hand in round number 5. García trying to offer some angles, really using most of the ring, and Joyi is quite stable. Wow.
Pacing himself very well now, Joyi. His timing is perfect. overtime.
Sometimes Monday 10 piece straight left.
We are short news. Is that left there still? We are short news. Yeah? Is that left there still? We are short news. Then let's tap back. Yes, Abanda. To make the full toilet.
Totalmente todo. Está allá. Gasolina. Agua. Por acá.
Welcome back to ringside for this fight. The IBF Mini Flyweight Championship title. Well, the corner is still struggling to get the chair out of the way as you are getting to round 6 of this fight. García won this title against Ronald Barrera. Now remember, Ronald Barrera came to South Africa and beat Nkosinathi Joyi at Carousel outside Pretoria, just north of Pretoria. And he has since defended this title against Valera, twice against Valera, and against Semi Pitaris.
The other thing is García at championship level, really, I mean the world championship level, has only had one stoppage. He likes to go the distance. I don't know if he'll get the opportunity tonight. But one thing I can tell you as well, that these two boxers you're seeing tonight have both met Gutierrez as well as Condes. In fact, on both occasions, the South African performed better at beating those two opponents.
No doubt. I was looking at his record and I saw... Big punch by Joyi. Staggers García backward.
Very mature.
To his fight.
Yeah, very mature of Joyi to really not jump at his opponent. They take his time because, yes, García was off balance, but he was not hurt.
Good punch, clear punches from the outside. Hooks with those punches.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, you got to look at the way that Joyi is switching up strategies. Sometimes staying inside the pocket, taking in deep with the right hook downstairs, as well as a left uppercut, and then deciding to jump outside of that zone because he knows there's a counter straight left coming his way.
Well, that blood on García is oozing out of that cut. His corner has not been able to deal with that cut. As Joyi pummels his man systematically and clinically with precision.
Yeah, I mean, both boxers, though, you've got to give them credit for just excellent positioning in front of their opponent.
Jongela amadoda hleli phaya kufutshane eringside. Ahlunguzela isintloko xa isithonga sitshe edodeni.
You know, in this round, what I'm looking at is, you look at how Joyi promises a jab, and then he throws a hook from the outside.
Great punch once again from Joyi, shooting his man backwards. A game and brave García coming to the fore and come to the end of round number 6. Welcome to ringside here at the East London International Convention Center.
East London is alive tonight. Have a look at this here. This is very early in the fight. That's the hook I was talking about, that Joyi promises it from the outside, but really at close range is starting to gain advantage right now.
Great deal of excitement in this venue. A state-of-the-art facility for an event of this magnitude. This fight actually is the inaugural event for this venue. A far cry from the Orient Theatre across the road.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, and it's packed to the rafters.
Oh, no doubt about that. They're expecting an exciting fight, and they're getting one. Joyi has not disappointed so far.
No, definitely not. But it's a very, very tough fight. He's got to be very careful. Keep the left hand up and just make sure as well he feigns. He's got to feign in this fight. He's got to make sure that he traps his opponent García into making mistakes.
Well, Joyi, if he wins this title, he will be the 17th IBF champion in this division. Zolani Petelo was the 9th champion when he won the title on the 27th of December in 1997. Beating Mickey Cantwell in the other kick. Oh, big punch to the side of the head. No, it, oh, Peter. Let's talk, guys. Some sugar mistake. No, about Zolala. Namhlanje. It's the latest. Oh, it's the latest.
It's a little less.
Zolala Namhlanje, it's the latest.
Umhlakazi ngiyathela phezulwana lomfana wasemonzi uyayibona sorry, García there, Mhlakazi, I meant to say Gutierrez. García, that probably reminds me that Joyi's toughest fight was against Gutierrez. But the point I was making is that García Mhlakazi was hitting there on a break, so obviously not very good.
García has slowed down. He's been slowed down considerably. He's not punching back. He's trying to get there. He's missing badly with those punches. Thomas is a single moya. Joyi attack is a feet and Dotem. Second ball for some baby home. Mr. Longno, the Jemetela. Also the Langai.
Feel like, Joyi is just in speed control, cruise control. Gutierrez is trying to force the pace, but things definitely not going his way at the moment.
Welcome back to ringside for this an exciting IBF championship title in the mini flyweight division, the smallest division in boxing.
Those are the legends in Mhlekazi here at ringside that are gracing us today. The likes of Happy Boy Mgaji, Victor Mbiake, Makatini, you mentioned them, they're here today.
And Peter Terra Matebula.
Oh, yes.
And Anthony, the Blue Jargon.
Yes.
At ringside. Well, Joyi now decides to stand his ground in this round. He's not moving backwards. Getting his man to move backwards. Driving the advantage home. Punch to the body. Gutierrez's last fight was against Gutierrez, which he won on a majority points decision. Joyi knocked out in the 7th round.
Yes. That's the point I was making earlier, that the two opponents that they share, Joyi has definitely performed better. You can look at Condes there as well. That García defended his title against.
And Joyi won on a unanimous points decision against Florante Condes.
Yes.
And García won on a split decision. That's the difference between these two men. Well, he's chasing his man around the ring. García trying to stay out of trouble.
Ubuza ukuyibuza le ndoda yasekhaya apha intoba mhlawumbi lo mfana ucinezela kangakanani na xa ethelekiswa noGuterres.
Njalo kanye sawubuza lo mbuzo.
Xa ndicinga umahluko uGuterres ebethanda ungena ezantsi kakhulu mhlekazi ezimbanjeni. Mhlawumbi umahluko kuloo ndawo.
The world will be opening up for Mabere should he win this fight here tonight. What I've noticed around the world, Tixi,
Yes.
they are not looking at the ratings when they match boxers.
Yeah.
They are looking for super fights.
Yes. This is a super fight that you're watching tonight.
They are no more looking at the ratings. They're looking for super fights.
Both of these guys, they do deserve to be in the ring today, battling it out for a world title in the IBF. I mean, look at that. Guterres, García has had problems in this fight, but still in there, showing why he's a champion. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the previous round. Joyi tries to come in on the inside, but inside the pocket like this, you can see that García, the world champion, definitely has some opportunities as well. Have a look at that now. Joyi refusing to back up. Powerful combination there. Straight right, left hook.
No le pega nomás. ¿Están dando aire?
Okay?
Asabambe kulo mjikelo wethoba. Mijikelo ekuqaqa mhlophe intoba García is a shadow of his former self. Kodwa usenawo umlilo, usenayo inhlansi, usenayo limpet mind.
Limpet mind, guys. Ibhombo ngesintu.
Joyi kuhle. Yayiqhuba le ndodana. Yena ngesithogo emzimbeni. Kodwa ke ngenyuka nayo. It's been very clinical so far, Joyi.
It has been, very good round two for García, but he hasn't been able to really make Joyi commit the mistakes that he was making in round number two. But this definitely is a big moment for the South African. For García, this being his fifth defense of his world title, very, very tough fight. Coming into a lion's den like he has, he must be very brave.
Well, I probably must say to you that Joyi, before coming into this fight, before fighting for the IBF eliminator, he had to relinquish the IBO title, a marginal title he relinquished to concentrate on a much bigger title in the IBF title, and this is it. This is the stage, and he's been able to make the step up.
You see there where García is swinging the right hook. Joyi should be dropping a straight left in front of him, and it will definitely land.
García has been circling the challenger. Joyi, that's one in the mouth. Still trying to come on the inside. Very dangerous. as we said to you at the beginning of this fight has been seen by many people as a precursor to the June 11 match between South Africa and Mexico. Welcome back to ringside for this as we go into round number 10. Simpiwe Nongai, the IBF Junior Bantamweight champion.
We're looking at the highlights now of the previous rounds. Definitely things looking very, very tough for the world champion, Raúl García. There's some of the dignitaries at ringside. Branco there sitting with Mr. Zwelithini Vavi. All of them just hanging out, enjoying the game, Tegas.
No doubt. No doubt. What can you do when you come to East London except to find out whether there's a boxing tournament taking place?
Championship rounds in Mhlekazi, number 10 out of 12. These two gentlemen have fought a total of 26 12-rounders between them. By that I mean 26 championship bouts. They may have gotten the short route in some of their performances in those fights, but they are quite used to being told, listen, the regulated number of rounds is 12, so let's go. So this is not new to them at all.
Joyi with a jab, uthanda ukuyiphandla le ndodana yakwa García. Pepper kuhle García still has a lot of movement in him. Laa nto bendike ndayithetha.
So if you look at the experience of the two boxers, Joyi has boxed 89 rounds in total as a professional versus 185 by García. So which tells you García has basically been in the ring more than twice the time that Joyi has spent inside the ring.
Well, yes, García has fought all of his fights from Baja California in Mexico. This is the first time he has ventured out, coming to South Africa, coming to sunny South Africa to fight Nkosinathi Joyi. Defend his title, yeah, still fighting, he hasn't given up, García. Big punches, good combination from Joyi.
Good return from the world champion as well.
Well, yes, the world champion is very much awake.
Chagazi, in my blog, just chatting to my online friends, I did say, look, this guy didn't come here to just fall over.
No doubt he did not. Big punches from Joyi, driving his man back.
That's towards the end of round number 10. Joyi definitely stamping his authority in the fight now.
We come to the end of round number 10. As we prepare for round number 11, the penultimate round in this fight. Let's have a look at some of the action in round 10.
That's a very dangerous punch there that García was trying to throw, that overarm left of his, but you could see that Joyi was well aware of where that punch was going to come from. But forcing the pace here in round number 10, that was the South African challenger, Nkosinathi Joyi. Now, round 11, 6 minutes to go.
This is the penultimate round of this fight. Umlo ophambili ngokuhamba namhlanje apha kwiholo yenhlanganisela yezizwe ngezizwe benifuna ugama.
Oh, inhlanganisela yezizwe ngezizwe.
Ishe yathi indoda yathi iholo yenhlanganisela yezizwe ngezizwe.
Yabo.
International Convention Center. What did you say, García?
finish off now.
García shot off his former self in this round number 11. While still clenches in there to get on the inside.
The fight is happening exactly where Joyi should be having it right now, sort of outside of the pocket that we were worried about, where really García is quite strong. But now you can see Joyi opening up. He's quite happy to fight, really offering the distance, offering some angles. García, on the other hand, has been moving a heck of a lot in the ring, but not showing much when he comes back to face Joyi.
I'm telling you, big punch from Joyi, shook his head. I'm telling you, I was trying to say, pretty boy will be asking for this tape.
Joyi surprising García there, doubling up on the straight left.
Well, Joyi has been on top of his man from the first round. Recharge Alikazi, Ofana García. Some let's us talk.
Strong ukugqibezela umjikelo we-19. Let's look at that. This was round number 11. Joyi is still not rushing back in after hurting García in that particular round. But really controlling his pace. Let's go. Final round. It is. Banyathelana ngentupha abafana Mhlekazi kulo mjikelo kunjalo nje uGarcía uzimisele ngendlela eyodwa uyayiqonda into yobana amanqaku emkile
ayimkile wona amanqaku
hayi amanqaku Mhlekazi emke kudala. Joyi's got to keep that left hand up. García looking to loop an overarm left. Oh, Olympic mines.
He shots to the head, García. Joyi akabeza lupenga sekaya.
Ngiyathemba mhlekazi lo mfana ukaGarcía uzakumncine naye uba ngabe uyakwazi isithethe isingesi ikhona into ezithile esibawalayo uzazi
ndimvetholikele asibone Joyi George phaya Joyi bangaba oyinjinga ye-IBF yaba yesihlanu injinga ye-IBF evela phe-Eastern Cape.
Under 30 seconds to go in this IBF minimum weight championship. The South African Joyi definitely has been ready for this moment for quite a while. Now just wrapping up in style to close the show in style, as they say in show business. Guys, I did say at the beginning it's showtime.
What a fight it's been! What a fight it has been! Nkosinathi Joyi.
All right, let's go for a short break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to East London for this World Championship bout. And it does look like the Duke is ready with the result because it went the full distance, my brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, this championship bout was scheduled for 12 rounds. It went the full distance. Let's give both of these boxers a big round of applause. Here at the East London ICC, the judges have reached a decision, and we now go to the scorecard. Judge Snowball scores this bout 119 to 109. Judge Palengo scores the fight 118 to 110. And Judge Chabalala scores the bout 119 to 109 to the winner by unanimous decision. And the new IBF mini flyweight champion, Nkosinathi Joyi.
Wow. Of course, that was expected. As we saw the three judges scoring it 119, 109, 118, 110, 118, 110, it simply means that García only won one round in this fight. And what a gallant performance by the challenger, Nkosinathi Joyi. But I do think that Raúl García actually did show why he is a world champion. This was definitely not an easy fight from Nkosinathi Joyi. So just getting ready for some interviews inside the ring right now. It looks like Mr. Mateza is ready. Mhlekazi wami omhle, khawukheke noko ubancane abafana babasiva njani emva kwale mijika lilishumi elinambini.
Enkosi Dixon, angumntaka Joyi. Mntaka Joyi, sivuyisana nawe.
Ba Mateza, ngicabanga into yoyithetha because indlela entrene ngayo bendiyilindele ndoba ndingawina, but ndixakile uba ndizawuthetha nthini. Kodwa ke ndawufane ndithi okokuqala ndicela ubulela ubhuti Siphatho, uHandi, ndibulele uBranco, ndibulele imeya umama uFaku, ndibulele neefensi zam ezilapha, ndingazumlibala uSiyolo Senkombo okuyenze ndibe yile nto endiyiyo namhlanje.
Sibone phaa kumjikelo wokuqala